So I'm sitting in my childhood basement with my youngest brother and youngest sister, younger brother, younger sister, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to convince our parents to get us a puppy. Everybody has a puppy. Dana has a puppy, Vanessa has a puppy, Liz has a puppy, Patty has a puppy, every neighbor has a puppy, the swim coach probably has a puppy. Like, it's our turn to get a puppy. So we're sitting there in the basement, spiral notebook in hand, trying to figure it all out. Who's gonna walk them, who's gonna bathe them, who's gonna feed them, like all the stuff. We get it together, run up the stairs, present the plan to my parents, and miraculously they said yes. A few weeks later, Val arrives on our doorstep. Val was named after Val Kilmer. She came with that name and we never changed it. She was so cute. She was little 8 pounds, brown, gray, white stripes, big nose, little belly, so cute. I remember walking her down the street and everyone would come out of their houses, oh my God, you have a puppy, how cute, petting it, picking it up. I'm like, I know, I have a puppy, chest proud, hair swinging, I am cool. I would bring the photo of Val to school and show everybody, look guys, I have a puppy, I'm just like you. Look how cool I am, I've made it. They're like, yes, you are cool. So every morning I would wake up before school, take the puppy for a walk. Every night I would get up off the couch, take the puppy for a walk, take the measuring cup full of kibble, put it in the bowl, make sure she ate. A few weeks of this, and I realized I fucking hate this. I hate waking up before I'm barely awake, right? And I have to walk the dog. It's dark outside. I have to get up off the couch when I'm watching TGIF and take the dog for a walk. I'm cozy. And what I really, really, really hate is bringing the dog upstairs to the same bathtub that I shower in. Hair gets everywhere. You soap up the dog, comes out, still smells like wet dog. It makes no sense to me. I realized I'm just not a dog person. It's just not for me. So I give all of those responsibilities to my siblings, and I went off to college, home free from that puppy. A few years later, my mom calls me and she's like, hey, Ariel, remember this dog you lobbied for, you wanted so bad? Well, we're dropping her off at college. My face literally dropped. Shit. Now everyone's gonna know that I don't like dogs, right? This is the time to be so cool, and now I have this rain cloud on top of me as soon as they find out. It's okay. Sure, Mom, because what are you gonna say, no? So she drives up to school, hands me the leash. Now, I live with 4 of my best friends in a 2-story house on the corner of Wood Street and Charles. I went to a very small school, and I lived in a very old house. It was built in the 30s, renovated in the 70s, and never touched again. A shithole. Anyway, so every morning I would wake up. I would take the dog for a walk. Every night, I would take the dog for a walk. People would come outside. Oh my God, you have a dog. I'm like, deja vu. This is awesome. I'm like, okay, this is just not gonna work. She can't live with me. I'm just not the best place for her. I don't like her, so, right? She can't be with my friends because we're broke college students. I can't take her to a shelter. That's fucked up, I know. But what I can do to get Val out of my life is to bring her to a farm, a real working farm, like the ones with cows and sheep and chickens. She could run with the chickens. She could bark at the cows and corral them and make them feel all cool. It's brilliant. So one morning, I wake up so early in the morning before everyone's awake, and I creep down the stairs. The light is shining from the window right on the dining room table. I sit down, and I pull out the big, fat yellow books. I start flipping A's, B's. I'm gonna find a farm. C's, D's. I get to the F's. Farm, Pleasant Valley. It sounds pleasant, doesn't it? So I pick up the phone, start to dial, when all of a sudden I see my roommates standing basically at the kitchen, staring at me. She goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm caught. My face drops. Shit. I knew this was gonna happen. I woke up specifically early so nobody would ever notice. I look up at her, I look down at her, look left, look right at Val, and say, "I'm trying to give Val a really good home at a nice farm called Pleasant Farms." She says, "Ariel, I hate to break it to you, but you're a monster if you do this. You cannot give away your family dog." I'm thinking to myself, am I a monster? Am I fucked up? If you think about it, I don't think so. A dog is smelly. They shed, they bark, they lick you, they are expensive. I have to change my plans just to take a dog for a walk at night. Like, that's not happening, and I don't want anything to do with it. I take a deep breath. I look right back up at her, basically admitting defeat, and close the yellow books, put down the phone, and push all of them to the side. I know, you can't just do it. You can't just give away your family dog. I call up my mom and say, "Sorry, homie, my friends caught me, and she's going back to your house because I can't do this." Every summer, every winter, and for years after school, I was sitting there in my childhood basement with my brother and my sister with Val at our feet. You know, I really, really, really wanted a dog, and sometimes when you want something so bad, you finally get it, and then the disappointment comes. You don't really want that thing. I probably should have asked for a Nintendo.